Good morning, everyone. It's Dave from the Facebook Fraud Fighters Group. You can find us on Facebook at /groups/FightFraudNow. Today is October 24th, and here is your update. So we've had a couple of returning scams. If you recall yesterday, we had shut down a Toyota 4x4 scam, a Lowe's Tiny Home scam, and a Red Lobster gift certificate scam. However, the same scammer now has three new scam pages. Another Toyota 4Runner scam, which is a direct copy of the last one, a Chevy Silverado scam, which is pretty much just a duplicate of that as well, and a Home Depot tiny home scam, which is a direct copy of the Lowe's, that one that we just had shut down. There's also an Aldi Supercenter scam. The only reason we think that's connected is because we were actually referred to it from the other scam. So there must be some underlying information that is that's linking these scams together. So a lot of people have been asking, as we've been warning them, well, how does the scam work? It's actually pretty simple. The fraudster creates a fake page that mimics a well-known product or brand or company. And what they'll do is they'll create a post on that page for a contest. And they'll say to enter the contest, people must share to their timelines, to groups, tell friends and family, to like and follow the page, and register on a third-party site. Could be any and all of these, because as they're shut down from one avenue of collecting information, they start pushing the other. The goal is the fraudster is looking to grow the page as fast as possible, and that's called like farming. By doing that share to enter, more people will share. Those people will share to more people, and they can get tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of people on the page pretty quickly. Now they have a whole source of victims to go after, and this is how they do it. They'll have people register. They'll either tell people that they've won, or they'll tell people in order to enter, you must go to this third-party site to register. That site is there to collect your information and then to scam and spam you. Once you give them your information, you will be receiving bogus offers like fill out these surveys and win a chance for a $5 Starbucks certificate, win this car, a bunch of offers that are bogus, and it's just to waste your time and make them money. They make money by sending you to more and more scam sites and so on. It's like a big pyramid scheme. The danger becomes when they collect enough information. That information is sold to scammers, and scammers will use that information for more targeted attacks, like fake credit card offers to get more information to commit identity fraud, or they'll send spam from a bank and try to trick people into logging into a fake bank site and getting their bank information. Or you could just be that you get an ad for KitchenAid at an incredible price, $49.95. You give your credit card, but there's no KitchenAid, and now you've just been ripped off. So the prize for the fraudsters is information. You're giving them access to ways to continually harass and steal from you. That's how the scam works. So what will happen is at the end of the contest, the page will disappear or the post will disappear, or more likely, if they haven't been caught yet, they'll say, so-and-so was a winner but didn't claim their prize, or so-and-so was a winner but they were underage, so now we're holding this contest again. Well, a real company would just pick a new winner, but the fraudster wants to have a whole new batch of victims, so the process starts over and over again. Nobody ever wins because there is no prize. So how to spot these scams in the future? Well, as I said, they work by making people share to timelines and to groups. And to enter a contest that way is actually against Facebook rules. So if you are asked to share to enter, don't do it. It could also get you kicked out of groups, and it could have your account partially shut down by Facebook, as you're seen as part of the spamming now. These scams claim to be from a large known company, but the page itself, if you look at page transparency, is only a few days old. The page should also have a little blue check mark that shows that this is a verified page. If it's a big company, they'll have one. If they don't have one, that's another sign. The prize is always high value, but it's being given away quickly. Scammers have to give it away quickly or claim to give it away quickly because they know the page can be shut down at any moment. Once they have your information, they don't need anything else from you. So they just try to get as many people to register for this fake prize as possible. You can check the comments. There are tons of us, and even just people who have already been scammed, trying to let people know that it's a scam. You should really read through the comments and get a sense of what's going on. Scammers will start deleting users who complain of scams, so sometimes you have to dig, but you can often find people who are letting you know that it's a fake contest. You can look at the details of the prize if they're inconsistent. Most of the times there have been a couple pictures of different trucks, supposedly the same truck, and then the text details didn't match the year or model. So just look at the inconsistencies in the prize. By now, you should have already determined it's a scam. But if you really need to be convinced, that's one more thing that you could do. And finally, if it directs you to an external site, and that site looks nothing like the brand or the company, or is saying entered to win completely different prizes or give your name, don't do it. That's the where the fraudster is really going to make their money and really get enough information to target you for further scans. So what's the harm in trying? We get that question a lot. Well, the prize for the scammer is the data, and that data is going to be used against you and people you know. First, if you sign up for these things, you'll be under a consistent barrage of spam and scam emails. They feel that you've given them your name and information once, now they're going to see what else they can get out of you. They may impersonate you to your family and friends, or your friends to you, and the goal there is to get you to give up even more information, trick you into clicking or going somewhere or filling out some kind of form. They might do targeted phishing and hacking attempts. Now that they know your name and information from your profile, they can contact you and pretend to be your bank or anyone else that you do business with. The third-party sites that you're sent to, if your computer isn't secure and up to date, can actually gain physical access to your computer or gain more information from you. That's how a lot of viruses, Trojan horses, and other tools for identity theft actually circulate, is if there's a vulnerability out there and your computer isn't up to date, you can get something just by going to a bad website. So you can also get kicked out of groups for spamming them. You cannot share to a group to enter a contest, and that will get you kicked out, not only of the group, but it can have parts of your account on Facebook frozen for spamming. And finally, sharing these fake pages puts everyone else at the same risks that we've just listed to you. So please don't share these contests. Don't enter these contests. The scammers are making their money every time you do. They make money when you go to these referral sites. They make money when they sell your information that they've collected to other scammers. And they make money when they build up these fake pages enough that they have enough value in themselves to sell to a scammer to do even more scams. You should help fight back. You can go to the scam contest page, click the three dots in the top banner, and you can report it as fraud. You can do the same with the posts with the three dots in the top right. Report each post as fraud. You can warn people in the comments. I know a lot of people don't read the comments, but if some people do and you save a few, that's definitely well worth it. And obviously, the best thing is to click on the number of shares on the contest, and you will see a list of everywhere it's been shared, and you can comment on the shared page on everyone's timeline. You're not just warning the person who shared it, you're warning all of their friends and family. So that's a great way to kind of stop the proliferation of the scam. So all we want is we want better fraud control. So we want these sites to be taken down systematically. If they can't, we want our reports to have more credit, to be looked at more quickly. And if Facebook is that overrun and can't add appropriate staff, we want fast lanes for fraud groups, for law enforcement, for media, and for the companies being affected to get priority, because the types of fraud that we're reporting are affecting tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands, and those should be looked at first, more than the local ad that's selling, a fake whatever. We need a priority channel for the larger scams. So that's it. I appreciate your help so far. I know it wasn't the best news today, but I'm really hoping that tomorrow we'll have a better update. Thanks a lot and have a great day.